come to the conclusion that all these test trials and videos I've been doing were, well, they had to happen, obviously. The way I think, it just kind of had to happen this way. Long story short, kind of comes to the conclusion that while I want to play Terraria on recording, I also had planned to play a bit of vanilla Minecraft on recording. It's going to be Bedrock Edition in this case. Maybe another version, but regardless, I had planned to play vanilla Minecraft. But the truth of the matter is, the conclusion I came up to was a lot of these games I thought would be a little more interesting. I still like Terraria, still great, but the truth is, I really cannot play this game again in a normal way. And the ways I do want to play, struggling to find the people that do. But more importantly, I was gonna... I just saw that. I don't have a fishing rod. I was gonna do an expert mode run for Terraria. And I may do so in the future. But at the moment, conclusion, I guess I haven't even answered the question yet. I said long story short, but okay. This game is not fun to me anymore. It's not fun to me anymore. I know everything there is to know that I need to know. Do everything. And being me, I need a goal so I can actually feel like I'm accomplishing something, getting closer. But I've done everything in this game. I've done everything in this game. Almost. Except the fishing quest, obviously. Can I not scroll down faster? And I was thinking about that with Monster Hunter 2. I've done almost everything in Monster Hunter. That's not true. That's just actually not true at all. There's still a few things I need to do in Monster Hunter. The game is huge. But the things I need to do in Monster Hunter aren't even that big. I think I need to beat some of the larger creatures. Some of the larger creatures being like some of the last ones in Iceborne. I might consider, you can consider beating them with every weapon, but once you beat them once or twice, you would know their patterns so well that it wouldn't matter what you were using, really. Just how long it took you to beat them. It's the same with that, except in Monster Hunter, I actually have some side quests I can think of doing. Is this a cave? I did not explore this world very well. I can think of some side quests in Monster Hunter that I can do. But even those are small, like the witnessing things and the smaller endemic life stuff. I've mostly just been owning monsters and getting owned by monsters, but that's not big enough. Endemic stuff, unless it was like a video showing you how to find these things, which I could do, but I'd just be looking it up and doing what someone else told me. Is that really that amazing? I mean, you can just look at their video. I don't really recommend not doing that. I can do it myself, but I don't know how interesting that would be for me or the people watching. You know, the people who do watch this video. Inevitably, I say it a lot as a joke, but I was saying people aren't watching this video, you know? People aren't. But thought about it, and I was like, it's a joke to me, but it might not be a joke to some people who don't know it's a joke. It's not like I ever said that in the video, in any of them, that it was a joke. So I should probably just stop saying it altogether. I know a few people who generally don't like negative comments. To me, it's a joke. To me, it's not serious. But to some people, it could be. I don't know, it may hit them wrong or something. So I'll just, I'll stop saying it or whatever. But, anyways. I know plenty about Minecraft. And Terraria. More than I probably should know. It's kind of the same with Pokemon, except, like with Showdown, for example. Showdown's competitive to some degree. So technically has infinite content. Therefore, allowing me to have a goal. The content being that I need to actually get better so I can stop losing. I have someone to beat, someone to get better than, almost all the time. There's almost always someone better than you. Even when you're the world champion, someone can still beat you, meaning you still got reason to continue trying. So, you got less reason if you're the world champion, but you've still got reason. That goes for any competitive game. But, for a few different reasons, I'm not trying to play a bunch of competitive games while looking at the OBS screen until I have something that's not the OBS screen, for example. That could take a while. I'm not worried about that right now. I'm more worried about the games I can play. And I wanted to play Terraria, so I started out. Yeah, I said this is my favorite game. I'm not taking that back. Still probably is. It's kind of, again, it's pretty close. Seeing as I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna be honest, playing this game by yourself can be so mind-numbing. You could be doing so many better things. You could be reading a book. And playing by yourself, you've already beat the game. What are you doing? Grinding? Why? Why are you grinding? For what? You've already beat everything. You're the strongest being alive. You know, what do you need more power for? If you can already beat them, then what's the point? That's what it always comes down to. For me, at least. There's always the getting collections, you know, getting all the weapons and making a collection out of it. That's like getting shinies in Pokemon. Shiny hunting. Some people just do it for the fun of doing it. And, I don't know, I don't find fun in doing that. That's why, for example, I don't shiny hunt when I do play Pokemon. Because when I do find shinies, it's cool. It's still cool. Yeah, they have less value, but it's still cool when you actually find a shiny out of nowhere. It's like, oh, huh, it's nice. But just the idea of encountering something over and over and over for who knows how long, hoping for results that won't change how you play the game in any way at all. Actually, this is water if I had the right place. This isn't the right place, though. It's just that I was gonna do that stuff. I have some other ideas. Kinda hurts my plans when I'm realizing this, you know. Because I had the Monster Hunter thing going, I had this going, and now I'm just abruptly putting them to an end because I've realized that it's just not my thing, I guess. Playing the same thing over and over, and thinking it'll be more fun just because I'm recording it now. It was my bet. But I didn't know that until I tested it, so here we are, and I've figured it out, right? So it wasn't all bad. It wasn't all bad. What does this mean? Well, I guess it just means that a new series is probably going to come soon or next week or something. Soon. I'll just put soon. I don't know. I wanted this one to make sense. I don't want it to be a redo like Terraria has been or Left Behind like Monster Hunter has been. They were good ideas, but they weren't executed properly, and they weren't really my style in the end. I want this one to be executed properly, because I do have ideas that I know will work. These ones were more like tests, if anything. I didn't know they would work. I just liked how they sounded. Gonna put update video on this, by the way. Feel free not to watch. I'm just grinding in Terraria while I talk about the updates in my channel. I don't really mind the mistakes I've made because it's been a learning process, and not only can I look back and see how far I've come afterwards, I can see other people. Wait, what? Other people can see the process after watching for who knows how long or whatever. This video will always be here, and I can always look back at it. Unless, you know, YouTube crashes or something. I wouldn't put it past the world. I really wouldn't. So to that, will I give a hint on what it is? I don't know. I'd have to check my notes. I can check in a second, but I think there's something else I gotta say. You might skip ahead in the video. I don't know. Excuse me. You might skip ahead in the video. I don't know. Wait. Wow. These cells are still broken, by the way. I'll probably... Yeah, I don't even know. I don't know if I'll have a series in 1.4 Terraria. I probably won't. Favorite games, but I don't know what I can record that's really my thing. I don't know. Because in the end, I still know plenty about Terraria. 1.4, I don't really know everything about it. There's still plenty I don't know. But I don't know if it's enough to warrant me playing it on recording. There probably won't be a recording thing. Especially when I don't know how many people will watch it, and I want to enjoy one of my favorite games. So I'd have to look at my notes. Hold on. What would be the next idea in line? Monster Hunter's out. Unless I can think of something. Thinking. One of the reasons I started that series is because I don't really have any good reason, to be honest. Not really any good reason to play through hours of content again. I've used every weapon. I didn't really stick to one weapon or two. I used so many. I fought almost everything with everything. Except, like, the blade, switch axe, switch blade. That one's used like 22 times. And I've been playing that game for hours. So many hours. So many days. And I've used that only 22 times. But it wouldn't be some new experience if I played it again. So it wouldn't be anything new, really. Might learn a few small things here and there, but I don't think it's record-worthy anymore. That's what I'm saying. Just saying this so anyone won't be surprised at what happens next. This is an idea. A blind playthrough. Interesting. See, I know that'll work. It doesn't matter who or who watches it. That will be interesting. It always is. From my perspective. I'm sure there'll be plenty of people who may or may not watch this at the time of it recording and try to tell me hints or something. Will I actually look at the comments to get spoilers? I'd prefer not to get spoilers, but this is this kind of game. I wouldn't be surprised if people were telling me how to play the game. Actually, I'd be surprised if people weren't telling me how to play the game. Now that I think about it. Am I going to play the game the way I'm told? Probably not. Just going to let you know right now. I'm probably going to play how I feel like it. And I'll probably only change the method if I get bored, or see something interesting, or am losing doing the other thing. Too constantly. What game is it? I won't even reveal that. I won't reveal it. But, there will probably be a lot of blind playthroughs on this channel. It's going to be most of my solo content. I'm not saying Terraria won't come back. I'm not saying Monster Hunter won't be played. I'm just saying, as far as solo content goes, you really gotta find something that interests not other people, just other people, but yourself too. And I'll be lying to myself if I say that this isn't one of my favorite games, but I'd also be lying to myself if I said I want to play through Terraria on the hardest difficulty by myself, because hardcore just feels like, to me, kind of just feels like an inconvenience. Cool, I played through so much of the game, did decent, yeah, fine. But then you die to a boulder trap, and it's no longer fun anymore. That's all your time is wasted to a boulder trap. Content? I mean, not really until you die. I mean, how much content is playing through Terraria 1.3? Just normally, I mean, I don't know. Might come back, might just go bow only playthrough. But I always run into the thing where I was gonna use one subclass, why wouldn't I use the others? But then I run into the thing of I can't use the others because some of them just straight up don't work. They just have flaws. I'm trying to remember all the flaws. Though I think the biggest flaw I have now is not that I can cheat in a rocket launcher in the beginning and just see how far I can go or whatever. But I think the biggest problem I have right now is summoning. Summoning. I had to bring myself to play through plenty of gameplay with just summoning. Yeah, I could use axes and hammers or whatever, but what, am I using other weapons? Sorry, I meant just other weapons? Like any other weapons? Is it just summoning only then? Well, I guess I'm not to say summoning only. I could just say play through the game. And like I said, I don't know. If I have content that I think is worth it, and I might even play through Terraria 1.4 again. To be honest, I probably won't be playing this game for a long time. Until it's updated. I don't know how long that is. It could be tomorrow, for all I know. But I probably won't be playing this game till 1.4. So I won't even consider recording it until then. One thing I've noticed is daily uploads. They're pretty cool. Not daily uploads. Not no. I don't mind daily uploads. What I do mind is day of recording every day. So every video so far has been day of or like about an hour late because I made a mistake. And I'll still make mistakes. I can't avoid that one. But the day of thing, it's kind of stressful, to be honest. It's kind of stressful. All school and all. I intend to succeed, but school has less of a timer than YouTube does. YouTube is here forever, theoretically. School isn't free. School isn't free. Even when you're being paid to do it, it's still not free. A few extra mistakes, and you'll wish that you hadn't made those mistakes. Like most mistakes. But this one's even more drastic. School is the hardest job you'll ever have, by the way. I have barely any experience on that, but I'm sure it's true. I'm sure it's true. I don't mean like school. I mean college school. School is important too. Like much more important, arguably, actually. Just because it's like when you finish that, essentially the next chapter of life, whether you get through it or not, like 12th grade and all, whether you get through all that or not, that's the chapter of your life. You can't avoid this. You're gonna see it to some degree, or something like that. I mean, it's pretty major. This is a yo-yo. Trying to think, is there anything else to cover? Oh, because I want to do this a little more in order, consider a few things, like Showdown, something I really enjoy, but it's Pokemon content, be on Saturdays on this channel, and only on Saturdays. Genuinely, I don't know. It being on Saturdays is fine, but I don't know if it should only be on Saturdays, A. And B, I don't know if it should just be on this channel. Probably will. Probably just be, I think it'll be uploaded every day. I think it'll be uploaded every day. And along with whatever else I choose to upload. And whatever I choose to upload will have its own schedule. Won't go up every day anymore. But I'm probably gonna freaking record in advance from now on when I do get that down. Because my lord, would that be less stressful. Recording Showdown isn't actually that stressful. Day of. So I'll probably still do that day of, but the other one, gotta be both recorded. So I probably won't even react to comments till like episode 3 of whatever. For just about anything that's not Showdown. So. And Weekly L's is Weekly L's. It's I don't know, I don't really think I need to react accordingly I'll see the comments. I usually do. But it's just, I don't think I need to react. I don't know. Is that it? I'm doing. Yeah, I don't know if I mentioned. I don't know when that series is coming. Might be tomorrow. Might be next week. It'll be at least next week. I know that. But you don't know when. I got some idea, but that's all this is, you know. Had to be said, even if people don't watch this, I'd feel bad if I didn't say it. Because then people who actually care might be like, because you never know, I can't, it'd be worse if I denied people who might care than denying that people do care. There might be one person out there who does care. Doubt it. But what I think isn't relevant in that subject necessarily. Because I could be thinking wrong. And it's not that hard to just tell people stuff, you know? Like I'm doing right now. So, yeah. Like, this is an update video. And a relevant one at that. But there should be a Showdown video not long after this one. I don't know when this is going up first, I know that. But like I said, Showdown should go up. Unless I decide to do it tomorrow. Advance and stuff. I don't know. We'll see. You'll see later today, I guess. I think. Yeah. Thanks for anyone watching this.